basically repaired your ruptured Achilles tendon, which is the pathway from your calf muscle belly here to your heel bone. So the calf muscle is also known as the gastrocnemius, and it attaches to the back of your knee or the lateral medial condyles of your femur, and it runs down and it attaches to the heel bone via the Achilles tendon or calcaneal tendon. So I'm going to show you a couple exercises we can do to strengthen that muscle back up, and also one stretch, but it's going to be a gentle stretch because it's important to keep your muscles flexible. So the first exercise I'm going to have you do, you're going to long sit on the table like this, knees out or legs out in front of you, and I want you to bring your heel or your foot and toes back towards you, also called dorsiflexion, and then down towards the ground, or like a ballerina toe point, and that's called plantar flexion. So we're going to do that 10 times. So you have your ankles hanging off the table, bring it back, and move down towards the ground. Perfect. Okay, that was 10. Now, the next exercise I'm going to have you do, you're going to be seated in a chair. I want your knees to be straight over your ankles, and what you're going to do is bring your tiptoes, or basically come up on your tiptoes, bringing your knee up towards the ceiling and back down. This is called a seated heel raise. We're going to do 10 of those. This is also a progression exercise for the ankle pumps that you just did. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to get you to come back up on the table, and I'm going to show you a stretch. This is called the towel stretch. What I'm going to have you do is get back on the table like you were before, with your ankles hanging off the table, and we're going to bring the towel around your toes and just gently pull it back. You want to be careful whenever you stretch a surgically repaired tendon that you don't undo what the surgeon did. So we're going to hold it for about 5 seconds and then release. Make sure you count. Hold your breath. Do you have any questions?
No, we don't.
It was nice working with you.
Nice working with you too.
Hi Ashton, my name is Sara and I am the student PTA that got assigned to you today. Are you good with me working with you?
Yes.
Okay, so as I understand, you are having some right-sided weakness, which is causing your left side, your hip to drop when you walk, which that's what kind of gives you that little bit of a waddling motion. A lot of that is due to your weak abductor muscles, and those are the muscles that actually bring your leg away from you. So as you're walking, it's affecting the opposite side.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the muscles that I do want to look at is your gluteus maximus, which is big muscle right here on your buttocks, and it attaches basically to your tailbone, and it also attaches to this long ligament down your leg, and then it has a second attachment that attaches down here on your femur, which is on the bony landmark of the femur, right up inside your thigh. Okay, so I want to talk about 2 exercises. And this will kind of help as soon as you strengthen that, get rid of that Trendelenburg gait that you're walking with. Okay, so the first exercise that I want to demonstrate for you is going to be a glute set. All right, so what we're going to have you do is I'm going to have you lay supine on your back. Okay, and you're going to do a very slight hip raise, and that's mainly because of pulling your muscles together from your buttocks. So you're just going to hold them in for 5 seconds, make sure you're breathing through it, and then release. And I'm going to have you repeat that a couple times, okay? So go ahead, lay your back. All right. Now, I want you to count for me for 5 seconds, so make sure you're not holding your breath. So go ahead and squeeze your butt cheeks together. Very good. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, release. All right, have you do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and you'll do that 3 times with sets of 10.
Okay.
3 sets with 10 each.
Okay.
All right, the next exercise that I want to show you, and this is more of a progression exercise, is called a glute bridge march. So what you're gonna do, have you lying down on your back in supine, with your knees up, your feet just a little comfortably apart, and then you're gonna lift your hips completely up into what is called an extension.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna hold this, and you're gonna lift each leg up, all the way up to your chest.
Okay.
And that is considered 1 set.
Okay.
Okay, so have you go ahead and lay down on your back. All right, now extend your hips completely up. Very good, now hold them here. All right, go ahead. 1,
2,
all right,
count.
and down. Yep, all right, come up again.
1, 2.
Very good. And you will do that 10 times, okay? Now, as far as a stretch, you're gonna need to stretch out your performance muscle, okay? And the way that you would do that, and that's gonna be a muscle that's kind of back here. You're gonna lay down. Take your right leg and your ankle right above your knee, and have your knee bent up. Then you're gonna take one hand and put it on your knee and the other hand on your ankle, and you're gonna pull your leg forward until you feel that really good stretch right in here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna hold this for 10 seconds, okay? Alright. And then I want you to count to 10 so I can make sure you're breathing through this stretch.
Okay.
Alright?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, very good. Alright, do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Alright, well, it was great working with you today.
Thank you.
Thank you.